morning, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be starting another weekly reading vlog. It is currently, I don't have my watch on, Monday, May 22nd, and it's 10:30 in the morning. We have a crawfish boil to go to today, which maybe I'll get some footage of, and if I do, it'll be on my phone because I'm not going to bring my camera over there. There's drunk people and I don't want to break it. But quick little reading update. If you watched my last video, you kind of know where I'm at. But I am currently listening to Dead Silence on audiobook. I have 4 hours and 41 minutes left. Scribd doesn't show like a percentage, so I don't know how close to done I am because I'm listening to it faster. But that's really good. Lots of spooky stuff happening. They're finally on this ghost ship to fly it back to where they came from. And now they're stuck on there. And there's no going back. So it's getting really good. I did manage to read until my goal yesterday, which got me to chapter 31, page 326 of Warbreaker. It's kind of mundane right now, but I know it'll get better, so I'm just waiting on that. And then last night I really got into pucking around. I was on page like 43 whenever I got this in the mail, and I'm now on page 202. So I made quite a dent in it last night. It's really good. I like it, and it actually has more themes in it regarding types of romantic situations than I originally thought, so I'm very excited to get into that. It's already started with a bang. It took over, it took almost 200 pages just to get to the first like big scene, but it did not disappoint. So that's what I have going on right now. I may or may not read before the crawfish boil today. I really still need to edit the It Takes Two video that Adam and I did. I might edit that for a little bit and then read some before I go, because tomorrow we're supposed to go over to my father-in-law's house and like binge watch the last season of Game of Thrones, because I am finally caught up and I told them that I would watch it with them when I got to that point. So not going to be a whole lot of reading tomorrow. So I will see y'all later. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 25th at 1:36 p.m. and I wanted to once again check in with y'all. It's been few and far between this week, but I'm thinking about keeping this going through next week and it being like a 2-week vlog, because I haven't read any more of Warbreaker and I really need to, so maybe it'll give me some extra motivation, and I have to finish it next week because of our book club. Wait. I have to finish it this week. Oh no, I have to finish it by Sunday. Oh, but it's fine. I have a solution for that. So, I just finished Dead Silence on audiobook. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. It was really good. My first ever kind of like horror, thriller, suspense type of book. And I really enjoyed it. There wasn't like a huge plot twist, I guess, but just the reason that things were happening and the stuff that was taking place was just like, it messes with your brain a little bit. So it was really good. But now I was thinking about listening to Warbreaker on audiobook because obviously I need to get it read in 3 days, and or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I could read Sunday, but I work Sunday morning, so 4 days. The only person that was putting a restriction on me listening to an audiobook versus reading it was myself. So I can make the rule that I can listen to it on audiobook and I can just take notes of things that stand out to me if I want to, and I can still physically read it. I just I got behind. It's long and it's kind of boring right now, so I may get it on audiobook. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I haven't read any more of Pucking Around, so that's kind of where I'm at reading-wise. I just spent the morning making some t-shirts for my friend's podcast, and then I ended up messing around with my Cricut for a while. I made myself a little keychain, and I've just been running around doing whatever. I really need to edit more of the It Takes Two video, but I really haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Okay, so I had a mild crisis earlier, but crisis is averted. I went on to Scribd to get my audiobook for Warbreaker and it wasn't available. So then I had a little meltdown because anywhere you buy it from, it was $25 and your girl ain't paying for that. So I live in Texas and some libraries in Texas will give you like an e-card if you are a resident. So I went and found one that I hadn't gotten yet because that's what I use on my Libby. And luckily they had like their one copy available and I snatched it up. So I think it said I have about 10 hours and 53 minutes left, but I listen on 1.5 times speed, which I just started listening to. And it's still slow, so I might speed it up a little bit more. So all in all, I have maybe 5.5 hours left of listening, which if I started right now, I could finish tonight, but we'll have to see. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do while I listen to this. I don't know. I can't edit my gaming video because I have to listen to my video, but I'm sure I'll find something. I am going to start listening to my audiobook, find something to do, and I'll update you sometime later. So I got my reading done for the day using my audiobook. I'm not entirely sure exactly how long it took me to listen to. I think I read 6 chapters, but I was able to get a good bit of progress done on my cross stitch up here. I did 214 stitches, and let me just tell you, things are starting to get crazy in this book. I still am going to listen to the audiobook just because I think it's more helpful, especially because I'm this close to being done, but it's nuts. Like, I'm not someone who looks super hard into context clues when it comes to like picking up stuff that happens or like something that may potentially happen in a story because I like to be surprised. So the part that I'm talking about, if you've read this book, has to do with Vivina, or I forget how the book says it, but that's how I say it. I did not expect it. I didn't see it coming. I mean, I could have, like, if I think back, like, it makes sense what could have happened, but I just preferred to be oblivious to it all, and it shocked me. So there's that. That's pretty good. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna do some more editing on this video that I've been editing for days now, and then potentially go back to my cross stitching. I haven't decided yet, but I am glad that I got my reading done because it was much faster than if I read it physically. So, and now at least I'll be able to for sure finish, even though I have work on tomorrow and on Sunday morning before the meeting. So yeah. one final update before I end this reading vlog. It's now Sunday morning at 11:45. I finished Warbreaker this morning on audiobook, and overall I give it 4 stars. It's not a new personal favorite of mine. I did enjoy reading it, but I really wasn't in a fantasy mood, so I feel like at another point I probably would have given this 5 stars, but right now I'm only giving it 4 just because, I don't know. It doesn't have the fantasy elements that I typically am comfortable with and enjoy now. Like, it does have a little bit of romance in it, but not like I'm used to. So anyways, it wasn't a bad book. I really enjoyed it. 4 stars. I have made progress in pucking around. I have not finished it, but I haven't been updating very much this week because I've been sick like since Tuesday. I don't know if you could tell in the video of me with the green shirt on, but I was pretty anxious, and I ended up, like, I don't know if I got the stomach bug or something, but it kept me in bed for like the last 4 days. And on Friday night, I ended up staying up all night long. Like, I got off work at 12, got home at 12:30, and literally could not sleep. I just, like, every time I fell asleep, I felt like my body wouldn't let me fall asleep. It would wake up. Like, I would sleep for maybe 3 minutes and I would wake up. And I did that all night. So eventually I just gave up and decided to read. So it was reading, pucking around, and I got from page like 230 something to 367, and I wasn't reading the entire night. I did play on my phone quite a bit too, but I made some pretty good progress on that. So I am literally 49, almost 50% of the way through with that. So otherwise, that is all I have for y'all. I finished Dead Silence and Warbreaker, 2 books this video. I guess that's starting to be the average. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new vlog since we have our first book club meeting tonight and it is Sunday. So thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far into the video, please leave a rainbow emoji in the comments to let me know that you stayed through the whole thing, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys.